Aquesta separació d'Església i Estat tampoc serà mai possible al món islàmic?
Is it ever going to be possible to, in Islamic world, to separate religion and state?
No, it is not impossible. There is certain degree of separation now, but unfortunately on constitutional level, it's always in the constitution that Islam is the religion of the state. But on reality, it's not the same, because the legal system in Egypt, for example, is not in accordance with with Islam. There is civil legal code, commercial legal code that is borrowed from Western legal code. It's only in the family, personal family affair, that the code is always the Islam code. So there is certain degree of separation. We need full separation.
No és impossible aquesta separació, i de fet en alguns nivells sí que hi ha separació, però es necessitaria una separació total de l'àmbit religiós i l'església. Només existeix en alguns àmbits, com el dret, que s'ha copiat una miqueta de l'oest. El que és la família no es pot separar, no s'aconsegueix.
Hi ha algú que treballi seriosament per aconseguir aquesta separació?
Anyone seriously working to get this separation?
Oh, so many people. I mean, it's a demand now. It started in the first quarter of the 20th century. A very famous debate and dispute about this. So it's debated everywhere.
Tot arreu hi ha gent treballant-hi.
El Coran permet lectures que justifiquin més la violència que altres llibres religiosos?
Does Coran allow more violent situations than other religious books?
Again?
Does the Quran allow more violent situations than other religious books?
No, the Quran does not allow violence. The Quran is describing some events that happened in history, some conflict between Muslim community and non-Muslim groups. But it does not really, teach people to be violent. But some people would take these descriptive elements in the Quran to think that these are, stipulation of violence. They don't think they are making violence. They think they are making legal action.
El Coran només descriu fets històrics i de fet això depèn de les persones que s'ho llegeixin i interpretar-ho d'una altra, però de cap manera no reflecteix actes de violència.
I per què hi ha tanta gent que es suïcida apel·lant al Coran, suïcida, diguéssim, en plan bomba, diguéssim, no? I no passa això amb altres religions?
So all these suicides, attacking suicide happening in the name of the Quran and happening in the name of other religions?
But this is claim. Claim. Yeah, people claim that this is Quranic. Do we have to believe all these claims? Or we have to deconstruct these claims? Okay, this is the problem. The problem that we take what people claim about the Quran to be the truth about the Quran.
But why does it happen in the Quran, in other religions?
Well, it happened in other religions in history. It happened in the history of Christianity with the Bible. I mean, the entire crusade was built on certain biblical text.
No només ha passat amb l'islam, sinó que amb el catolicisme també hi ha casos de...
Sí, però això no passa amb la Bíblia i amb el Coran, sí, no? Claim vol dir clam de la gent, no?
Demandes de la gent, sí, com a justificacions.
Well, and in Spain here you have already known the Inquisition. People are evil, people are devil. Yeah, I mean, we have to show how text, how scripture could be interpreted and understood to serve certain political interest. It happens in the history of every religion.
En la història de cada religió el text es pot interpretar segons els interessos de l'època, no? He was asking why at the moment, right now.
Yeah, that is the problem. Why in the moment? So if we ask this question, why in the moment, we have to study the context. Who are doing that? What purpose they are doing that?
En el cas actual hauríem de mirar qui té l'interès aquest, no?
And here we are outside, outside theology. We look to exactly if some people are desperate and life doesn't mean anything positive to them.
Hi ha gent actualment desesperada i la religió no té res a veure.
So death has a meaning in causing hurting the enemy. Okay. So here we have a concept of enemy inability to resist occupation by means. Okay. So here the only weapon is the human life. It's a tragedy, and we have to look for the reason why some people are willing to die. What is behind this kind of despair? Worldwide, we don't ask this question, and we need to put ourselves in the place of those young, desperate people.
Mirant la vida d'aquests joves desesperats, realment què hi ha darrere dels seus intencions? Realment per què ho fan? No crec que tingui res a veure amb la religió.
Who is deceiving them? I mean, and what kind of authority that some authority would allow people to make suicide bombing, and they are very happy in their offices. So leadership and the victims. So those people, in my view, are victims of political manipulation, are victims of the situation, the unsolved situation that does not provide them with a decent life condition.
Aquestes gent són víctimes de la situació i de fet no hi ha les autoritats que són les que decideixen, els que tenen el poder, i aquesta gent que produeix els atacs bomba doncs són només víctimes, no tenen res a veure, són víctimes de la situació política.
It didn't happen before, I mean, because there was no problem.
Abans no passava, aquestes coses no passaven abans d'arribar als problemes.